The 1980s weren't just about the shopping experience. Mall food courts were a destination of their own, packed with iconic restaurants and unforgettable treats. They were the perfect place to refuel between stores or catch up with friends. Join us as we take a trip back in time to revisit 20 mall restaurants we loved in the 1980s and wish we could bring back today. 1. Orange Julius. No trip to the mall in the 1980s was complete without stopping by Orange Julius. Known for its frothy orange drink that was part smoothie, part dessert, it became a go-to treat for shoppers needing a quick pick-me-up. The original drink, a blend of orange juice, ice, and a secret powder mix, had a creamy, tangy sweetness that was instantly refreshing. Many locations also served hot dogs and pretzels, making it more than just a juice stop. With its bright orange logo and cheerful vibe, Orange Julius was a beacon in food courts across America. While a few locations still exist today, the heyday of Orange Julius as a mall staple has faded, leaving fans longing for the simple pleasure of sipping on its signature drink between shopping sprees. 2. Sbarro. Sbarro brought a slice of New York to malls across America with its oversized pizza slices and hearty Italian offerings. The sight of Sbarro's bright red and green signage and the smell of fresh-baked pizza wafting through the food court was enough to draw in hungry shoppers. While pizza was the main attraction, Sbarro's menu also featured strombolis, pasta dishes, and garlic bread that made it feel like an authentic Italian feast on the go. The ability to see the pizzas displayed under glass added to the charm, letting you pick the exact slice that called to you. Though Sbarro still exists in some locations, its popularity as a mall food court icon has waned, leaving 80s kids nostalgic for its golden days. 3. Hot Sam Pretzels. Hot Sam Pretzels was the ultimate stop for a warm, buttery snack while navigating the mall. Known for their soft, oversized pretzels, this chain offered classic salted pretzels as well as sweet variations like cinnamon sugar. Their signature pretzels were baked fresh throughout the day, ensuring they were always hot and delicious. Hot Sam was more than just a pretzel. It was often paired with a creamy cheese dip or even a dollop of mustard, making it the perfect mall snack. With its cheerful yellow and red branding and pretzel ovens in plain view, the smell alone could lure you in. Sadly, Hot Sam Pretzels disappeared in the 1990s, leaving a salty hole in the hearts of mall goers everywhere. Here's the next 3 mall restaurants, expanded for 1 minute each. 4. Corn Dog 7. Corn Dog 7 was the quintessential mall food court stop for fans of fried, hand-dipped goodness. Famous for its corn dogs made fresh to order, this chain elevated the simple snack with a crispy, golden brown batter and juicy hot dogs inside, pairing it with a side of perfectly seasoned curly fries or a frosty lemonade made for a satisfying mid-shopping meal. Beyond corn dogs, they also offered items like cheese sticks and chicken tenders, all served with a smile. Corn Dog 7's nostalgic charm came from its straightforward, no-frills approach to comfort food, which kept shoppers coming back. While the chain faded away over the years, the memory of biting into one of their iconic corn dogs is enough to transport anyone back to the bustling food courts of the 1980s. 5. Chick-fil-A, original mall locations. Before Chick-fil-A became a nationwide fast food juggernaut, it was primarily known for its small but mighty presence in mall food courts. Their original chicken sandwich, crispy, seasoned, and served on a buttered bun with 2 pickle slices, was a revelation for mall goers in the 1980s. Their menu also included waffle fries and fresh squeezed lemonade, a combination that quickly became iconic. Chick-fil-A's friendly service and focus on quality set it apart, creating a loyal following even before standalone locations were common. For those who grew up in the 1980s, visiting a mall meant stopping at Chick-fil-A for a taste of their signature sandwich, a tradition that lives on in many hearts today. 6. Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor.
Team or right in between. You always have a party at Farrell's.
Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor was a sensory overload in the best way possible. Known for its whimsical decor and over-the-top ice cream creations, this restaurant turned a simple scoop into an event. Signature items like the Zoo, a giant ice cream sundae delivered with bells, whistles, and a parade of servers, made Farrell's the ultimate destination for birthdays and celebrations. While some locations weren't directly in malls, many were nearby, drawing crowds of families and teenagers alike. Farrell's wasn't just about the ice cream, it was about the experience, the laughter, and the memories created with every visit. Though most Farrell's locations closed by the late 1980s, its legacy as a place of pure joy lives on in the hearts of those who experienced it. Here's the next 3 mall restaurants, expanded to last about a minute each. 7. Orange Bowl. Orange Bowl was a refreshing oasis in the bustling food courts of the 1980s. Known for its fresh squeezed orange juice and soft-serve ice cream cones, it was a perfect stop for a quick pick-me-up between shopping adventures. Their orange juice was a standout, simple, sweet, and undeniably fresh, served over ice to quench your thirst. For those craving something indulgent, the creamy soft serve paired with a tangy juice made a uniquely satisfying combo. With its bright citrus-themed branding and cheerful atmosphere, Orange Bowl became a nostalgic favorite for mall goers. Sadly, it disappeared from food courts, leaving those who loved its simplicity longing for the days of orange-filled refreshment. 8. A&W Restaurants. A&W Restaurants brought classic American diner vibes to mall food courts in the 1980s. Known for their frothy root beer floats served in frosty mugs, A&W was the perfect place to take a break from shopping. Their menu featured hearty burgers, crispy fries, and hot dogs, offering a slice of classic comfort food. The retro decor and friendly service made it a favorite hangout spot for families and teens alike. While A&W still exists in some areas, its presence in malls has faded, leaving many nostalgic for the days when grabbing a root beer float was as much a part of the mall experience as window shopping. 9. Swenson's Ice Cream. Swenson's ice cream was a premium treat for mall goers looking for something special. Known for its extensive menu of unique flavors and indulgent sundaes, Swenson stood out with its upscale yet approachable atmosphere. Signature items like the Earthquake Sundae, a massive creation with 8 scoops of ice cream and an array of toppings, made it a destination for celebrations or a decadent shopping break. The rich, creamy texture of their ice cream and the charm of their parlor-like design left a lasting impression on anyone who visited. While Swenson's has nearly vanished from US malls, its legacy as a top-tier ice cream experience remains etched in 80s mall culture. 10. Panda Express Original Mall Locations. Before Panda Express became a nationwide fast food staple, it was primarily a beloved mall food court gem in the 1980s. With its iconic orange chicken and fried rice, the chain introduced many shoppers to a flavorful and convenient take on Chinese American cuisine. The sight of employees working the woks behind the counter, filling plates with vibrant, steaming dishes, was irresistible for hungry mall goers. Their sweet and savory orange chicken quickly became a favorite, often accompanied by chow mein and an egg roll. While Panda Express is still widely available today, its connection to the mall experience of the 1980s remains strong, reminding many of a time when grabbing a plate of their signature dishes was the highlight of a shopping trip. 11. Taco Viva. Taco Viva was a colorful and flavorful addition to mall food courts in the 1980s, offering a fast food twist on Mexican-inspired dishes. Their menu featured tacos, burritos, and nachos loaded with vibrant toppings like shredded cheese, salsa, and sour cream. What set Taco Viva apart was its vibrant branding and cheerful atmosphere, which made it a standout spot in any food court. The food was quick, affordable, and packed with flavor, making it a favorite for families and teens looking for something bold and satisfying. Unfortunately, Taco Viva disappeared in the 1990s, leaving behind memories of their brightly colored trays and zesty flavors. 12. The Great Hot Dog Experience. As its name suggested, the Great Hot Dog Experience turned the simple hot dog into an art form. Located in mall food courts, this spot offered gourmet hot dogs with an array of toppings that went far beyond ketchup and mustard. From chili and cheese to sauerkraut and even jalapenos, every hot dog was a customizable masterpiece. Their freshly grilled dogs and warm buns were a hit, with shoppers looking for a quick but satisfying bite. While the chain is long gone, the idea of elevating the humble hot dog into a gourmet experience has stuck with those who remember it fondly from the mall days of the 1980s. 13. Steak Escape. Steak Escape brought the sizzling aroma of freshly grilled cheesesteaks to mall food courts, making it nearly impossible to pass by without stopping. Known for its made-to-order sandwiches, Steak Escape served up juicy, thinly sliced steak on toasted hoagie rolls, topped with melted cheese, onions, and peppers. Customers could watch as their sandwiches were cooked right in front of them, adding a touch of theater to the experience. Pair your sandwich with their signature fresh-cut fries, and you had a meal that felt indulgent yet fast. While Steak Escape still exists in limited locations, its dominance in mall food courts during the 1980s remains a cherished memory for those who craved its flavorful, sizzling offerings. 14. Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. Arthur Treacher's brought a taste of British-inspired comfort food to mall goers in the 1980s. Specializing in golden, crispy fried fish paired with thick-cut chips, Sun fries. The chain quickly became a favorite for shoppers seeking a hearty meal. Their hush puppies and creamy coleslaw rounded out the menu, making it a full-on feast. The signature batter, perfectly seasoned and fried to a satisfying crunch, was what set Arthur Treacher's apart. While the chain has mostly disappeared, the memory of sitting in a food court with a tray of hot fish and chips remains a fond recollection of the mall's culinary heyday. 15. The All-American Burger. The All-American Burger was exactly what it promised, a classic, no-frills burger joint that celebrated traditional American fast food. With its juicy burgers, crispy fries, and old-school milkshakes, it brought a nostalgic diner vibe to mall food courts. The menu was simple but satisfying, offering everything you'd expect from a classic burger spot with a focus on quality and freshness. For many shoppers, grabbing an All-American Burger was the perfect way to recharge during a busy day at the mall. While the chain didn't survive past the 1980s, its name and straightforward charm still evoke warm memories of a time when a great burger was the ultimate mall treat. Here's the final 5 mall restaurants expanded with your nostalgic tone. 16. The Magic Pan. The Magic Pan added a touch of sophistication to mall dining in the 1980s with its delicate crepes, both savory and sweet. Known for their perfectly thin and tender crepes filled with everything from chicken and mushrooms to rich chocolate and fresh strawberries. This spot felt like a mini European getaway in the middle of a bustling mall. Watching the crepes being made on spinning pans was part of the charm, giving diners a front row seat to their meal's preparation. While the restaurant eventually disappeared, the memory of its upscale atmosphere and unique menu makes it one of the most missed mall dining experiences of the decade. 17. Bonanza Steakhouse Mall Locations. Bonanza Steakhouse brought budget-friendly steak dinners to the mall scene, offering hearty meals that didn't break the bank. Known for its cafeteria-style setup, you could pick up a juicy steak, baked potato, and a side salad, all served on a tray. The all-you-can-eat salad bar was a highlight, loaded with toppings and sides that let diners customize their meals. Bonanza provided a homey, satisfying dining experience that felt like more than just a quick mall meal. Though it faded from malls over time, its blend of affordability and quality left a lasting impression on 80s mall goers. 18. Pizza Haven. Pizza Haven was a lesser-known gem in mall food courts, offering personal-sized pizzas made fresh to order. Known for their perfectly crispy crusts and bold toppings, Pizza Haven stood out by letting customers watch their pizzas being assembled and baked. Whether you went classic with pepperoni or adventurous with veggies and extra cheese, every bite was loaded with flavor. Their grab-and-go approach made them a favorite for busy shoppers needing a quick but satisfying meal. While Pizza Haven has largely disappeared, it remains a fond memory for those who craved its piping hot pies during mall trips. 19. TCBY, the country's best yogurt. TCBY was ahead of its time, bringing the concept of frozen yogurt to the forefront in mall food courts during the 1980s. Offering a healthier alternative to ice cream, their creamy, flavorful yogurt came in a variety of options, from tart plain to indulgent chocolate. Customers could customize their treats with a wide range of toppings, from fresh fruit to crushed candy. TCBY quickly became a popular spot for shoppers looking for a sweet but guilt-free dessert. Though the chain still exists in some areas, its presence as a mall staple in the 1980s made it a go-to stop for families and health-conscious diners alike. 20. York Steakhouse. York Steakhouse brought a touch of elegance to mall dining with its cafeteria-style approach to steakhouse meals. Known for their tender steaks, baked potatoes, and buttery rolls, the restaurant offered quality meals at a price that made it accessible for families. The ambiance was understated but inviting, with dark wood interiors and a quiet atmosphere that made it feel more like a traditional restaurant than a food court stop. While the chain eventually closed most of its locations, York Steakhouse remains a nostalgic favorite for those who remember enjoying a satisfying steak dinner during a busy day at the mall. These 20 mall restaurants remind us of a time when grabbing a bite at the food court was just as exciting as the shopping itself. Which of these do you remember most fondly, or is there one we missed that deserves a shout out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more nostalgic trips through the decades. See you in the next one.